Buongiorno, everybody. I am here with the amazing, the one and only Luca Mantovanelli. Welcome.
Hello,
in Holland.
Hey guys. Hi, Remy.
So I'm very excited to have you here.
Me too.
Normally I do some review videos of new gear that's coming out, and I'm very anxious to hear about your guitar and what makes it so special, because I love the AZ model as well.
Yeah.
But this is my first time with a 3 single coil, and I think you are the right guy to show us what it does. So, but can I ask you about your early influences on guitar?
Well, I started playing guitar when I was 14.
Yeah.
And I came from a musician family.
All right.
My father is a guitarist. I have two brothers, and both are musicians. And I started playing one of the guitar of my father.
Yeah.
And I play alone, you know, I'm a self-taught, so I just bring the guitar and play. And then I start listening heavy metal group, you know, like I don't know, Metallica,
Right.
something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I listen to Kirk Hammett, and I say, "Wow, that's amazing! I want to learn something like that." And I find the notes from the song, and I start to play guitar. And then when I was 18, I discovered Greg Howe.
Greg Howe, yeah.
Yeah. It was amazing. And from then I start listening all that stuff like fusion, jazz, etc. So I studied on the albums, you know,
Yeah.
learning from the giants.
Really cool.
And now I'm here with my signature guitar, so that's amazing.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had the same kind of path when I started. I started with old rock and roll stuff, but then when
Yeah.
Metallica came out, I really, wow, you know, the whole distortion thing and stuff. So
Exactly.
that's really cool. And you are now you are in Holland. You are on tour, or you just came back from tour?
No, I'm doing a clean tour with Ebenez.
Yep.
And I'll back the 29th.
Okay,
So-
back in Italy.
Back in Italy, exactly.
And you
For a
have
few days.
a well-deserved break.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Yes, your own signature guitar. That's.
Yeah.
How did it came about? How did they contact you and ask you what you wanted?
Well, I started to work with Ibanez in 2017, 16, 17.
That's right before the AZ came out, right?
Exactly. Then the AZ came out, and they asked me to try out some prototype, and I tried all the AZ, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I fall in love with AZ shape, with AZ playability, you know,
Yeah.
and everything. And after that, I always ask for a 3 single coil.
Right. Before they only have like with the humbucker. And
Exactly, HSS. And they give me an Ibanez Japanese AZ custom shop with 3 single. And it
Nice.
sounds amazing.
Did that have the Fortuna pickups already?
No. On this one I had the Duncan, but Antiquity.
Okay.
Duncan Antiquity. And sounds amazing. And then we start talking about, you know, signature, if we can start to work on a signature guitar, and we spoke a lot about that. And then Moti said me, Luca, we are sending you a prototype of a 3 single with a new Future, the blender, you know.
Yeah.
I take the guitar, and Future was amazing, and I like it because you have 3 single, but with this Future you have a dynamic. You can change your sound dynamically instead of the the alter switch.
Yeah.
That all the AZ has.
So you can actually blend it without
Exactly.
having to completely change it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Exactly. And I tried that, and was amazing. And then we started talking about signature guitar, all the settings, all the specs, etc. In 2021, and then That's
and then this happened.
yeah, exactly.
It looks gorgeous. It looks really nice with the rosewood fretboard
Yeah.
and the pearloid inlay. Really good. And the color also. What color? What's the
It's
color
a
called?
Luna White.
Luna white.
Luna White. On the
So
board.
go check out that guitar if you have
Yeah.
the opportunity. Can you show us a few sounds which you really like with that blend function?
Sure. If I use the blender, I'll open it. You know, I have just the 3 single coil sounds, and if I am on the bridge,
Yeah.
I have a classic single bridge sound. But then,
Yes.
if I put the blend in, I can work with bridge and neck pickup.
Can I try it, because I actually asked
Yeah.
for a similar sort of guitar, so I can feel that same. Let me just crank the volume up. So now it's just
Exactly, only the bridge.
and
Yeah.
when I turn this off.
Bridge and neck.
Like a Les Paul, where you
Yeah.
can use the bridge
Yeah,
and the.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, very cool.
It sounds fat than just. But you can choose your level.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, this is very. You use this live as well all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
you've been using this for how long now? This system.
1 year.
So you're pretty used to it.
Yeah.
And what it
And
does.
I find my favorite tone. If you see, I put
Yeah.
on the tone and on the blender, because when I play also the lead, let me take the
You guys can't see it, but he actually put a marker on his pick
yeah,
guard
exactly.
to find the sweet spot, right?
Yeah, and with lead on bridge, it sounds fat than just a single coil. It's not just the single; it's the single plus, I mean, 70% of the neck pickup. Yeah.
Nice.
And you have also the same feature on the other position. For example, if you put it on the neck, you have 100% like this, but then you can use the blend to
mix it with the,
exactly.
vice versa.
Yeah, when in the middle position you have just the middle, but in position 2 and 4 you have all the pickups. The pickups works.
All together.
Yeah, all together.
And you use that as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Can you just play a little bit so we can hear the difference
Yeah, sure.
stuff?
It's very.
This is the neck by itself.
This is neck by itself. This is neck plus bridge.
It's very functional
Yeah.
this way. It's almost like switching to a whole nother guitar.
Exactly. Same when I have the 2 and 4 position. You know. sounds amazing. You can find a lot of sounds also mixing with the tone as well.
So that's like position 2 where you're in right now, right?
Exactly.
And then it's really nice. I might have to get me one of these guitars too. You don't miss the humbucker function at all, right?
No. I prefer single with this system to humbucker. For me, the humbucker is too much.
Too much.
It's too much. Yeah.
Okay.
I have the 18 with humbucker. I have an LM1 with humbucker as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's only for you, right?
Yeah. Because I use it in live situation when it needed, you know.
Yeah.
So I have everything, but I prefer 3 single with the blender system.
For doing your clinics, for teaching.
Yeah.
You teach as well, by the way?
Yeah. Not at the moment because, as you know, I played with Eros so for 1 year.
Yeah,
So
he's quite famous, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Eros Ramazzotti.
And I had to stop the lessons,
Okay.
but I will start back in January.
Are those like Skype lessons or
Skype
personal?
lesson. I also teach in St. Louis College of Music in Milan, in Italy.
Milan, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, it's
Yeah.
quite far, so I might have to check other ways to learn some of your stuff, which is really cool, by the way. Okay, so Luca, do you have any tips on practicing or just the way you look at it?
Yeah, sure. Practice is very important.
It is, right? Or
Yeah.
maintenance. Do you know that?
Yeah, exactly. And another important thing is the warm up, because
Yeah.
a lot of people start practice without warm up, and it's not good.
They just dive in and
Exactly, because warm up is just a practice. It's already a practice, and when I don't have time for practice, I just do a warm up exercise like this one.
Okay,
I can
show
show
me.
you.
Yeah, that's,
It's like a legato, chromatic stuff.
Yeah.
It's like and back. And again,
that way
again,
you.
again.
Yeah, that way you.
Exactly.
I mean, you only use your left hand for that.
Oh yeah. You can start playing, pick when change the string, but when you are when you get it, you can just play with the hammer on as well.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, of course, I just play over the third and second string, but you can do it over all the strings. And you should play very slow and strong.
Yeah.
This is very important. This is one of my favorite exercise.
I noticed when you played it on the G and B string, it's
Yeah,
chromatic in the
exactly.
same position.
No
and here you
fret change.
and
Exactly.
here you have
Yeah.
to change your fret.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one. I might use
Yeah.
that one for
This-
warming up as well. So yeah, warming up. I guess you don't want to end up with strain or
Exactly.
stressed stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. And then, yeah, I play. I love legato.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I play a lot of patterns, a lot of permutation stuff on 3-note strings, and to be honest, I don't practice too much at the moment because first I have no time as 5-6 years ago, so I have to focusing on just what I needed. you
Yeah.
know? And so I play the song from my album to
Yeah.
practice, and this kind of warm-up exercise, and that's it. But if I have 3 hours free,
Yeah.
I start to play everything, all the patterns, all the permutation, all the stuff, chords, etc.
Okay. Do you have another exercise probably that is one of your favorite legato kind of
Yeah, I love to use the permutation on 3 notes per strings.
Yeah.
For example, if we are in G major and we have the G major strings, G major 3 notes per strings scale.
Yeah.
I love to use the permutation. For example, 5 note permutation. It means you will play 5 notes for each string. So,
Yeah.
for example, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's my permutation. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I play that permutation of all the strings. So, for example, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then again the strings, the 5th string. For all the strings.
Yeah.
And I'm back with another permutation.
So you think of different combinations
Yes.
to
Yes.
make an interesting pattern that way.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
And it works. Something like that.
I'll just- yeah, nice, cool thing, man. Okay, Luca, let me ask you another thing.
Yeah.
Your album, your solo album came out last year, I believe.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, Multiversum, yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about the writing process, how the album came about?
Yeah, sure.
I can see you already starting to laugh. Something. Is there...
Because it's a weird and funny story.
Okay.
Yeah, because I always, playing or backing, teaching, stuff like this. But I wanted to start doing my music, and I wanted to start creating something, And when I have to create something, I have melody in my mind, and I record the melody in my phone, for example, and then when I go in my studio, I sit down and try to find the chords and try to find the rhythm, etc.
So you have the melody first.
Well, it's different. Sometimes melody first, sometimes rhythm first, riff with rhythm. Sometimes just chords progression is, different.
Either way.
Exactly. And I have a theory that when you wake up early in the morning and you practice,
Okay.
you will reach your goals very early. So I mean, I had a lot of practice when I was young, 20 years, when I was 20, 21, 22. I wake up early in the morning, 5 a.m., and I sit down and practice for 3 hours. And that helps me a lot because your brain is totally fresh.
Yeah.
So if you practice in this hour in the morning, you will get and metabolize. Metabolize is...
I understand what you mean, yeah. Metabolism.
Everything fast. And what happened? I have 2 daughters.
You have 2 daughters.
Yeah, little daughters. And 4 years ago, when I started writing my album, my daughters wake up in the morning early, so 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and they say, Dad. So I wake up, I take my daughters, and I go around
The room.
the house.
Okay.
Go up and down around the house with my daughters, and in that moment, I don't know, all the melody comes to my head, and I record the melody, and then the day after, I sit down and create a song.
Yeah.
And every night, I hope my daughters wake up early, 2
To
a.m.
get inspiration.
Exactly. And that happened for 1 year. For 1 year, they wake up and they, okay, yeah, good. I'm tired, but it's okay. So melody in my head, melody, riff, and I record riff in my phone with my voice, And the day after, I sit down and writing stuff, and that is how my album.
So you do realize that when you make a new album, you have to get 2 more daughters, right?
I I'm working on my new album, but it's a bit different from Multiversum, from the first one. First one is more, rock fusion and some heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Second one would be different.
Different in what way?
It's more, how to do. It's more. It's different in genre. In music
Okay,
genre.
different genre, yeah.
Exactly, and also I give more importance to composition
Instead of just technique or
exactly. Maybe because I'm getting old.
Getting older. You're not old yet, right? How old are you now, if I may ask?
I'm 40.
40, okay.
Yeah.
That's
40
not
outside, but 80 inside.
right.
Problem.
I do have one more question. Would you mind sharing with us how you got the Eros Ramazzotti gig? How that worked out?
Well, Eros plays guitar.
He plays guitar too?
Yeah. He's a good player. And he likes guitarists, And he started following me back in 2016, 17, And he followed me on social media. And he likes my post. And we send messages each other. And we were in contact since 2017. And in 2020, he asked for my phone number, and he tell me, Luca, I will give your number to my musical director because there is a chance to do a tour together.
All right.
I say, wow.
You didn't even have to audition.
No, yeah. I had an audition.
Okay.
After 1 year, because the musical director called me, and he said, "Okay, look, I want to see you live, because there's a difference between videos and live.
Yes.
Because if we have to do a world tour, I must be sure that you can play."
Yeah.
And I say, "Yeah, absolutely, you're right." And then I go to do an audition just with the musical director, and I play a few songs, like Stella Gemella. It's one of his famous song, and I play a few songs, and the musical director says, "Okay, for me it's okay."
Cool.
We play just half song, maybe one, and he say, "Okay, for me it's okay. I will text to Eros, and that's okay." And then Eros text me and say, "Okay, let's prepare your stuff, because we will go to a world tour."
All right.
And
well,
that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Very cool story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on a personal note, what I also like when I see you play live, you don't put your guitar here. You have it down.
Yeah, because
I like that too.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a personal preference, but it was one thing that most technical guitarists, virtuoso guitarists, they all have their guitar high up here, and I do understand it from some point, because some stuff is easier to play.
Yeah.
But I think it's more rock and roll when you
Exactly.
can put your guitar down
yeah.
and do it that way. So, all right, cool.
Way better to see the guitarist with a guitar.
Yeah, it has more show.
Exactly.
More balls.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. I was very lucky and happy to be here with Luca.
Oh, I'm lucky too.
Yeah. I hope you get to see a little bit of Holland. And
I hope.
yeah. And so what's the rest of your day? I think you have a clinic, right?
Yeah.
You're doing a workshop at somewhere. And I hope you have a lot of fun there, man.
Yeah, I have too. This afternoon.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you, Remy.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure.
Arrivederci.
Bye-bye.